Yo, what's up my guys? Welcome back to the best channel on YouTube. Like and subscribe or this girl will show up in your room tonight. You know what they say, bigger is better. And if that's true, these giant backyard water slides aren't just the biggest, they're also the best. Stick around until the end because you won't believe what we've got to show you. What's the best way to use a water slide? If you set right down it on a bike that's way too small for you, then you're just as crazy as the dude in this video. I love it when people take a bad idea and just run with it, especially if it's being recorded. Never let the fear of injury keep you from doing something stupid. Your pain can become the rest of our entertainment. You might even end up in one of our videos someday. Then you'll be really famous. I didn't know they made inflatable water slides this big. I also didn't expect a middle-aged dude to come shooting off the end of it either. But life is just full of fun surprises, huh? This is what happens when you forget that you're no longer 10 years old. Turns out that a slide designed with kids in mind doesn't work as well for a full-grown man. He might have to use a cane after that hit he took. His back will get better though. But there's nothing that can erase the humiliation of wiping out in front of your kids. There's nothing better than seeing normal people fail at doing stunts. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Now that I think about it, he might not just be thinking at all. This plan was doomed from the start, and he ends up just a couple feet short of landing on concrete. That's one way to ruin the neighborhood barbecue. Nothing says summer like having to wear a cast. I'm digging these videos so far, but they're about to get a whole lot crazier. This might be potato footage, but have you ever seen someone try to do their best Superman impression and then smack the ground with their face? That's what I thought. When you get to see someone fail this hard, high definition doesn't even matter. I don't know how he managed to miss the pool by that much. I mean, it's almost like he chose to give the ground a high-speed hug instead of landing in the pool. Don't ever play darts with this guy. There's a good chance you'll get hit from across the room when he misses. The people who put this whole thing together need to learn how to think things through. They've got this giant slide with a pool at the bottom of it, which is dope, but the only problem is that the pool is way higher than the slide. These geniuses didn't see a problem with that, and now they've got two kids stuck underneath it. You don't have to have a degree in redneck engineering to know that this was gonna end badly. Just build a ramp next time, guys. Ramps make everything cooler anyways. Okay, this slide is crazy big, but apparently it's still not big enough for the both of these guys. The smaller kid is just chilling out here, taking his sweet time, just enjoying the ride. Then all of a sudden this big dude comes flying down like a cheetah, chasing a gazelle and smashes the other kid off his tube. He got smacked so hard he's not gonna remember his own name after this. This is not like when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. This is like a tank rolling over an egg. What do we have next? Just even more insane backyard slides and stunts. You don't want to miss these next videos. Look, I know I said the people earlier should have just built a ramp and everything would be fine. Turns out that ramps don't solve every problem. Who knew? This dude had the perfect plan. Big slide, ramp, pool to land in. Too bad he miscalculated the height of the ramp and ended up wiping out like Evel Knievel. Maybe ramps aren't for everybody after all. Nah, that's crazy. They obviously just need a bigger pool. Boom, problem solved. This video has everything you could want. Giant slide, dude riding a unicorn, and a wipeout to end it all. It's almost magical, really. This is a guy who absolutely refuses to grow up and stop acting like a child, and I love it. Look at how free-spirited he is as he pumps his fist in the air to celebrate his victory, only to fall off his trusty unicorn steed immediately after. This dude probably still leaves cookies out for Santa Claus. If he lost a tooth in a bar fight, he'd put it under his pillow for the tooth fairy. I want to be this guy when I grow up. Yeah, I know this looks like it was filmed on a potato in 1965, but it's still a great clip. After all, it's not every day you get to see an amateur stuntman build a giant slide on top of his house that ends in a massive ramp without anything to land on. I'd say this is a trick gone wrong, but it honestly seems like this total catastrophe was planned to end this way. They say that chicks dig scars, and hopefully for this dude, they also dig back braces. Now this is quality craftsmanship. The dudes who built this slide really put a lot of effort into creating something truly majestic. They weren't happy to just throw a tarp on a hill and call it a day. No, these master carpenters poured their blood, sweat, and tears into this beautiful backyard creation, and then failed to put the landing pool in the right spot. Check out how far this dude sails through the air, totally missing the pool and landing in what looks like a construction zone. This is what happens when you put 100% effort into the first half of a project and then scribble the rest of it down on a bar napkin. You think these have been great? This is nothing compared to the videos coming up. You're gonna freak out when you see the rest. I really want to make fun of this next guy, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Anyone who's willing to put their life on the line for a stupid backyard stunt has my respect and admiration. This dude threw himself down this mile-long homemade slide like he was a danger-seeking missile made of courage and Cheetos. Okay, in reality, I absolutely lose it every time I see him fly off the end and into a tree. This video is what YouTube is all about, watching people dumber or braver than you try really stupid stuff while you just kick back and laugh.
You work for me, remember? I know what you get.
Oh, you thought we only had one video of someone riding a bike down a slide and crashing? Think again. At least this time they're wearing a helmet. Something tells me they knew that this wasn't gonna work. I love the addition of a ramp in this video too, but this unlucky rider didn't even manage to make it there on the bike. Their body does make it into the water after they get ragdolled though, so that's a plus. There really is a fine line between being brave and being dumb, and sometimes the perfect combination of the two ends up making an insane video. This chick is getting pulled down a slide by a boat at like 100 miles an hour. She launches off the ramp and tries to hit the pool, but the hard ground is there to greet her instead. This is like expecting a date with a beautiful girl and then Jabba the Hutt shows up instead. The best way to celebrate spring break is by breaking your face on a poorly made homemade slide. Well, I guess that's what this chick thought at least. She launches off the slide and falls like 6 feet straight onto her dome piece. That's gonna leave a mark or 5. Oh well, it's nothing that a few more White Claws won't take care of. Time heals all wounds, but alcohol works faster. I don't know what's up with this trend of being pulled super fast down a slide, but I'm loving it. This chick lands so hard she manages to do a pretty great front flip by accident. Nothing like some impromptu gymnastics to really kick off the summer. I can't say that this is a good idea, but I also want people to keep doing it so I can laugh at their pain. You ready for more? These last videos are about to really turn up the heat. Brakes? Who needs brakes? These slides are meant for one thing and one thing only: crazy, insane, bone-crunching speed. You don't throw yourself down a slide like this because you think it's safe. You do it for the glory and the knowledge that if you make it out alive, you'll be a backyard legend forever. This dude wasn't happy with just going down the slide. He also wanted to tumble 30 feet down the hill afterwards. What a madman! He's an inspiration, really. This next slide is huge, which gives the chick sliding down it plenty of time to pick up some crazy speed and crash into this kid like he's a bowling pin. She takes his legs out like a pro NFL tackler, moving at light speed. I gotta blame the kid on this one. He had plenty of time to move out of the way. This is like standing in front of a train and expecting it to get out of your way. Not this time, champ. Have fun walking on crutches.